discord between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man Peja, Juwan Howard. You know, Peja, small forward, Juwan Howard, power forward, small forward. He could just do it all. But man, those two guys are special.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Now here's Levine. Pass to Ball. Back to Levine from deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Outside Tatum. Over DeRozan. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 5 now.
You can't afford to let Levine be comfortable, especially when he's looking to fire from the mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And if you're compiling your roster for team rational confidence, Dennis Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never one to back down.
Now here's Ball. Outside for Levine. Off the mark there with a 3. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in some big games. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
Outside Levine. Pass to Caruso. Now here's DeRozan, hounded by Tatum. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the basket is good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now Schroeder. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Brown for 3. Clock at 6. DeRozan against Tatum. Over DeRozan. Boston, no good that time either. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Horford finds Tatum. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Tatum from long range. And here's Brown for 3. Horford for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. The kick out to Ball. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Brown can't hit.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Beyond the arc. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got 5 points.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammate.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Brown, a screen on DeRozan. And it's Tatum missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Levine. Back to Caruso. DeRozan with the ball. Shoots it from the high post. And he connects with a jumper.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Outside Schroeder. Tatum against DeRozan. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford looks so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Levine passes to Ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And here's Brown for 3.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching Ball work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
And so it's Chicago.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Just 5 to shoot, and here's Brown for 3. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Schroeder against DeRozan. From downtown, Tatum pulls it in. And here's Brown for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot by Levine, no good. And Boston has possession, trailing by 10. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Brown passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And they're running. DeRozan finds Levine. Gets a very good look and converts. Levine's got 8 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder against Ball. Outside Schroeder. And here's Brown for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum with a screen. Brown with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Boston, no good that time either.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. They double-team Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Off target with the 3. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
To the left side wing. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Schroeder. And too long on the shot. The Celtics have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Stolen by Ball. And DeRozan, here we go. And here's Vucevic. Out left to the wing. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces. Pass.
Levine against Smart. Outside Levine. Pass to Ball. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution for the ball.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Schroeder. Now the Celtics on the move. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Bradley. Shoots over Horford. No good off the glass.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Smart with the bucket.
Oh, tricky handles there by Smart, keeping the defenders off balance.
Now here's White. Now Jones. Back to White. Outside Jones. Oh, they need this. Rebound Boston. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Brown. Green against Horford. Smart passes to Brown. From the arc. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Green.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Kobe White, also Derek Jones out there, Green out there with Tony Bradley. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Cantor with a screen on White. Pass to Cantor. Oh, deflected. Here's Williams. Bradley grabs the board.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Richardson, no good. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And a miss there on the triple. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time. They definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Boston. Back to White. Pass to Bradley. White with it. Bradley sets a screen. Clock at 6. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
Oh, showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention and then feeds the rope.
Cantor with it. Back to Pritchard. Pulls up. Bradley grabs the board.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's White. Inside, here's Bradley. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And it is Cantor gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Jones. Outside Green. Outside White. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got his third basket on the night right there.
If you let White get around the corner and pick and roll, good. He's too quick to catch.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Richardson. Pass to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the screen. Richardson. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. In transition. Here they come. Back to White. Now Green. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Fires from deep. Richardson finds Canner. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's stolen by Green. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Count that bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
It's important for Cantor to be effective in the pick and roll. I mean, it makes their offense much more complete.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Jones. 5 on the clock. White for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's Williams, high post. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Jones. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
And so it's Chicago in a good situation, up by.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Boston, Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Cantor in at the center. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Richardson comes from the military family. His mom was an officer in the Air Force, so he knows about discipline on and off the court. That helps him a lot.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Smart's checked in for Richardson.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
Levine against Smart. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. From the elbow. That one's wide left.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
They want Horford touching the ball in the paint as much as possible. That's how confident they are in his skill to score on the interior.
Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Smart. Here's Levine for 3. Back to Ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's DeRozan missing. Boston trailing. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Brown with the steal. The shot misses. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Here's Caruso, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. Here's Vucevic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Brown with it from deep. Dives for it. Boston again missing. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Good chance here for Ball. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. Pass to Smart. Launches a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Caruso. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From outside the arc. And it's Smart missing. The Bulls have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And very mobile for a guy who holds down the 5 spot. I mean, Horford just dangerous in transition.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the three. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen the evolution of Zach LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impact from long range.
And here's Brown for 3. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur. Ability to draw fouls and get to the
For
line.
the Celtics, Jalen Brown.
And both free throws good for Brown. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Takes a 3. No good that time. Tatum from long range. Here's Schroeder. Boston again missing. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
playing a more methodical pace.
Here we go.
When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
I think of teams that just get advantage in the half court, Kevin, and then keep it. Now, there are a lot of teams that are mediocre that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and the pro perception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Ball. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do, hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Outside, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Easy to be in awe of LaVine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve. And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now, here's Capella. Herter. No good on the 3. And it's Ball in the corner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan passes the ball. He dishes it to Vucevic. Puts the move on, and it's good on the layup. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Young after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's the floater. Shot clock at 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, Herter with it. Atlanta again missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Chicago with the ball. LaVine with it. He has 5. 6 to shoot. On the wing, LaVine from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pass to Herter. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. 9 feet out. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And finish off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
DeRozan surveying the D. DeRozan on the wing. Outside, LaVine. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fires from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella. Dishes it to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in its small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Levine, good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Ball, a screen on Young. Levine inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's good, 2 points. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
Young dishes to Capella. Here's Herter. He's covered by Ball. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. With the drive. Ball finds Levine. Launches it. Tips it. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Young drives in. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Young outside. From outside the arc, Collins, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And it's 8 points for John Collins. Levine kicks to Ball. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. For the 3, Reddish grabs the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, it's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's sent back by White. Jones from outside. And they get it back. Green finds White. Offensive rebound, and Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Here's Jones. Finished off the break. Jones has got his first basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this one. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. To the inside, Williams. Sweet move. And the rejection by Bradley. From deep. Rebound by Chang for Atlanta. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Luau. Pass to Chang. Here's Luau. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Bradley. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. Right side, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And so it's Chicago.
16.
Thank you, David. And we'll be
25.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got White. He's out there with Jones. Green is out there with Bradley. Out to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jones, the pass to White. Inside. Outside, Jones. Takes a 3. Here's Bradley. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Williams. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Collins, a screen on LaVine. From deep, Williams. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Here's Huerter, guarded by LaVine. Here we go, one-on-one. DeRozan finds Vucevic. For 3, LaVine. Atlanta with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Ball against Williams. Down low. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Vucevic. 16 points for Zach LaVine.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Capella with a screen on LaVine. Huerter passes to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Again, Levine missing. The Hawks trail by 10. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Outside, Green. Passes it to Bradley. Outside, White. Back to Bradley. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Cooper. And the rejection by Jang. To the paint. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Simonovic. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for them.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Out to White. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
White, the pass to Cooper. Pocket 6. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Bradley. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Chicago foul. Charlie Brown. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the third. Right outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Wright nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Levine with it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Trae Young's injury. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hawks head athletic trainer. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young is out there with Williams, and it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Levine. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention. And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
And Young kicks to Reddish. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 4. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball with it. Williams picks him up. Kick out to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic finds ball. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And there's the pass to Capella. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Capella missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Young. Good on the bucket.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. Vucevic down low. Capella's there. 4 on the shot clock. Levine for 3. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young pass to Collins. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The Bulls leading by 4. Now here's Levine. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young dishes to Williams. Pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 7. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball surveying the defense. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. For 3, Williams. Here's Collins. Collins!
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Back to Ball. Passes it to Caruso. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young from outside. Oh, good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. DeRozan passes to Levine. The pass to Vucevic. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Now, Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Trae Young out there with Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Brown with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. And now the Hawks on the break. Tatum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Horford passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Collins. There's Tatum with the 3. And Horford powers it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Poke loose. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. And Smitty, tonight's game features 2 outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
So slippery. Schroeder, probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
Collins with a screen on Schroeder. Young from long range. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Tries the 9-footer. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Young's got 5 points.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
Tatum against Collins from deep 3-point range. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Schroeder. Now the Celtics on the move. A nice shot by Brown. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. Capella against Tatum. Rebound, Trae Young. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Can they get it? Tatum finds Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Collins against Tatum. Pass to Reddish. The Hawks need to get one up here. Capella can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Brown passes to Schroeder. Back to Brown. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Outside, Williams. Capella inside. Nice D from Horford.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Lou Williams out there with Trae Young. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Reddish on the wing. Back to Young. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Give him 8. On the take. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 10 points.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And here's Horford. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Young. 10 points for him. Outside, Williams. Up top, Capella. Now here's Young. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Brown can't hit. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Smart. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. Capella with a block. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Young with it. 12 points for him. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Brown for three. He buries it from three. Brown's got 11.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
1:44 left in the second. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. Here's Horford. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Gallinari with a screen on Schroeder. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Cooper. Gallinari with a screen on Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Herter. Takes a 13-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Smart right side. Outside Brown. And he drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. Free throw good. Brown. 51 seconds left in the half. Here's Cooper. Pass to Gallinari. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Brown. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Richardson with it. Now Herter defending. Pritchard, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Hernangomez inside, and the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston up. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Juan Hernangomez out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Williams in the post. Working on Williams. Shoots from 12. No good. A bit long that time. The Celtics with the lead.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Collins against Richardson. Pass to Cantor. Fires the 3. Here's Williams. Back to Cantor. Rebounded by the Hawks. Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
B.A., only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Got a line change here for Boston. The Hawks trailing.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And here's Young. He's got 12. Reddish on the wing. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Team foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Capella. Williams on the wing. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. To the wing, right side. Outside Tatum. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Celtics lead by 8.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Lets a floater go. Screen by Capella. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside, Brown for 3. And he can't get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Young against Smart. Young inside. Pass to Reddish. Releases from 15. Count it. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brown for 3. Chang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot and misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Here's Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Cooper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run.
Foul. That's his first.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Make some noise.
.52 seconds left in the third. Young finds Williams. Here's Capella. Outside Young. With the drive, with the 7-footer. And he hits the jumper. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Cantor with a screen on Young. Here's Pritchard. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Here he goes. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the...
All right. Look who's coming on to the floor.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing that has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Atlanta, we've got Trae Young, John Collins out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. Right side Young. From about 16, and it's Kanter with a rebound. Kanter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Hawks on D. 9-point game. Schroeder passes to Horford. Now here's Brown. The 3. Chang pulls it in. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Clint Capella.
Smart against Young. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Reddish, covered by Schroeder. They get it back. Another shot. And the finish inside by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Schroeder against Young. And here's Brown for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Pass to Collins. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Young, the pass to Collins. Young with it. Pass to Collins. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Schroeder with it. And it's Young picking him up. It's Smart on the wing. It's Smart on the wing. Now Horford. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Young, here we go. He gets it in there.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Brown. Stolen by Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
2 minutes.
Tatum drives in. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Young against Schroeder. Low block shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Gallinari inside. Covered by Schroeder. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gallinari, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Schroeder against Young. Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Collins with a screen on Smart. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
All right. This is coming on to the court. Come on and get
Williams is checked in for the Hawks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Lou Williams.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown against Gallinari. They double team Brown.
Atlanta foul. Trey Young. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jaylen Brown at the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Now Horford. So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Levine, DeRozan out there with Vucevic, then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6, and here's Tatum for 3. That's no good, misses his first shot of the night.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Brown outside. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The drive by Ball, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Tatum's shot is off, and without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right. And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic a screen on Schroeder. Levine for 3. Driving in, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. You get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Levine against Schroeder. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Pulled from the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Outside, Levine. Inside, and stolen by Horford. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop, and the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Outside, Ball. To the inside, Caruso. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Brown inside the line. Schroeder looking over the floor. From deep. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
The drive by Schroeder. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 5.
And this is why you take away the drive. Doesn't matter. This guy's got such a balanced offensive game. The jumper's good.
Crosses over. Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Back to Levine. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Back to Vucevic. No good. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago leading. Here's Caruso. Outside, Levine. This one for 3. And no good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls.
Fans, your Celtics answer. Fans, your Celtics answer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the small forward spot. LaVine with it. He has 5. Pass to Vucevic. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. The Celtics with the lead. Now Schroeder. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. For young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Levine. In the corner. Tatum with it. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Levine kicks to DeRozan. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum, that's for 2. Horford the pass to Tatum. From downtown. Ball with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Levine wide open. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Count it.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide-open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Pritchard. Trying to end the drought. Pulls it from the elbow. No good off the front iron. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. They're defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bradley dishes to White, and it's good for 2. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And the pass to Hernan Gomez. The dish to Cantor. Williams sets a screen for Cantor. Back to Hernan Gomez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Chicago ball.
Now the Bulls with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. White looking around into the lane and botches the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
He takes it in. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And so it... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bulls leading by 8. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Simonovic guarded by Tatum. Here's Simonovic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Schroeder finds Brown. Here's Tatum, lock at 6. 7-foot shot, and that one hits back iron. The Bulls shooting about 42% so far. It's DeRozan with the drive, and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Schroeder dishes to Horford. Brown outside. For 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Levine against Schroeder. Back to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Up top, DeRozan, guarded by Tatum. DeRozan passes the ball. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Celtics trail by 12. Brown, the pass to Smart. Rebound by the Bulls.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Offensive rebound. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jones checked in for ball. Jones, the pass to Brantley. That one misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown outside. Tatum. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
White against Schroeder. And it's White missing. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Jones. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Brown outside. This is to Horford. Tatum drives in. Got a hand on it.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
And both free throws good for White.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Schroeder left side. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. Levine is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the 3 slot.
Well, the control you have to pull that move off, incredible. DeMar DeRozan showing tight handles.
Tatum with it, now guarded by Vucevic. That 3 off the mark. Chicago leading by 10. And Levine, here we go. Caruso off target from 3-point range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Schroeder against Levine. Shoots over Schroeder. That one wide left. The Celtics have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Levine kicks the ball. Bulls moving the ball around. And Levine, here we go, and he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
And here's Schroeder. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. On the wing. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. And there's the drive. Out to DeRozan. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass, DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Schroeder outside. It's Brown on the wing. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 minutes remaining.
And Levine puts up a deep three. And Boston with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, with what he does on the offensive end of the floor, you love to see this kind of defensive energy from DeMar DeRozan. Terrific lateral quickness.
Levine, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Levine against Smart. Levine deciding where to go with it. Over Smart. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeMar DeRozan.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Levine. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
a test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see some adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Lou Williams out there with Trae Young, and it's Reddish in at the small forward. And for Chicago, they've got Alex Caruso. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Levine in at the 1. A nice shot by Young. And tonight, 2 of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
And here's Young. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Lou Williams.
He's just such a skillful penetrator. When Ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
And so Ball nails both of them. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, you got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. When you don't, this happens.
And stolen by Caruso. Fires from the wing. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. Throws it up high. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Now Levine. Driving to the basket. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Pass to Ball. Here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Young. Levine can't hit.
You expect him to make those, but you got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Reddish. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Bulls ball.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Now here's Levine. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. DeRozan passes to Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss. The Hawks trailing. Right side Young. Pass to Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball with it. Williams grabs the board. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Levine attacking. Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Young finds Williams. Here's Reddish. The 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I mean, Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defense.
That one's no good. Chicago leading. Ball into the lane. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Ball's got 6.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Williams against Ball. Driving in. Back to Young. Drops in the 3. Young's got his second basket.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Levine against Young. The kick out to Ball. Back to Levine. This one for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Back to Williams. To the inside. Here's Collins. Denied by DeRozan. And he's able to get it back. Chicago trailing here. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Levine. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Vucevic, a screen on Young. And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, explosive drive right there from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill.
It's good if it goes. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Trae Young out there with Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3, small forward. Young against Levine. Here's Ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Ball's got 8 points.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Pass to Reddish. The 3 ball. On target from range. Reddish has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Vucevic, a screen on Young. Here's Levine. Again, the Bulls score.
Oh, man. An effective playmaker, Levine. He's so solid at sizing up a defense and then taking what they give him.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific 3-point shot. And of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021. And then the Bulls added a 2nd All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Gets the 3 to fall. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And here they come. Young from long range. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. The deep 3 from Levine. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 9 points in the game.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the 2nd.
Young against Levine. Young, the pass to Capella. Williams from long range. Stolen by Ball. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Back to Young. Pass to Williams. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Now here's Ball. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, "You're not healthy enough to play." Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and the teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, But you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We got some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
A line change here for Chicago. There's Young with the three. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now Jones lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside, Williams. Atlanta again missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Green for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Green from behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up top. Collins, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Back to White, and stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Gallinari throws it down.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the
Bulls.
Allie, as always, thank you.
The Hawks, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
They've got Johnson. Derek Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Caruso comes in for Green. Ball, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Zach LaVine in for White. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Johnson.
Give him a hand, fans.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Williams. Here's Reddish. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. LaVine with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
We need more of this from the Seattle product. LaVine must continue to enhance his timing on the defensive end.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Oh, there's the alley.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a solid 47%. LaVine against Young. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Yes. Great play by DeRozan to set him up. LaVine's got 13.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Young against LaVine. Here's Reddish. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Levine for three. And the Bulls get it back. Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Levine can't hit. Levine's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. There's a screen. DeRozan with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up till the part where he short arms the layup.
Pass the ball. On the wing, Levine. Second chance effort over Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
So smooth with that shot fake. I mean, as soon as Levine has fooled you, the rest is easy.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Caruso. And it's Jones in for Ball. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. There's a screen by Jang. He takes it in. Cooper. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Cooper. And he converts the layup. And so here is Chicago. Now here's White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Finding assistant skill. And look, White has worked hard to develop that skill. Now, in addition to the open man, that's just natural.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Jang. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
And he makes it. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. White for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 14.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by White. Outside Gallinari. It's stolen by Johnson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To end the run. Herter can't hit. Pass to White. The 3 is up. They get it back. Back to Johnson. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Take it away! And so it's Chicago, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Trae Young out there with Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
From deep, Johnson sinks it. What range from downtown.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
There's Young with the 3. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
White with it. Johnson a screen on Young. White for 3. can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Young, the pass to Williams. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago. But now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in the league.
On the break, here's Caruso. He's off on that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Levine against Williams. DeRozan passes to Levine. And here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Vucevic, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Collins with a screen on Levine. Young from long range. Caruso grabs the board. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. They get the rebound.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Young from long range. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Levine against Williams. Outside Levine. Pass to Caruso. From deep. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. Williams passes to Collins. Outside Young. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Levine. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Hawks.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bulls.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Zach LaVine.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Now Young. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Shoots over Levine. 6 to shoot. And Reddish, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Now here's Levine. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game.
missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
Here we go.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out of the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, backcourt guards are Young and Reddish. Collins is out there with Solomon Hill. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. It's good. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Hill against Tatum. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Horford the pass to Tatum. We played just over a minute here in the first. Passes to Brown. Puts it up from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's the Hawks ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents. The coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Schroeder finds Tatum. Tatum draws the double. It's stolen by Capella. It's tipped. The pass to Hill. And he drives in, and it's Hill with the jam.
Well, the size of Solomon Hill should give him confidence enough to go in there and finish around the rim.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hill, a screen on Schroeder. Young from outside, and the dunk by Capella.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Schroeder outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. Collins grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Young kicks to Reddish. The shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. And here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Tatum.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Collins passes to Capella. Collins in the post, guarded by Horford, kept alive by Atlanta. Reddish kicks to Young. He dishes it to Capella. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Tatum. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Reddish, guarded by Smart. Driving to the basket, and Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Schroeder against Young. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Horford with the screen on Collins. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got 6. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, backcourt guards are Young and Reddish. Clint Capella is out there with Solomon Hill, and it's Collins in at the small forward. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The kick out to Hill. It's good from long range. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Right side Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And Young kicks to Collins. And stolen by Tatum. The finish and the dunk by Tatum.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Collins wide open. He fires. Oh, good on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. From the arc. Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Let's see who's the loudest. And your Atlanta Hawks Dancers.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs it up, and it's Hill with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown right side. Schroeder right side. And so Boston again turning it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Here's Young. 1:02 left in the first half. Hill sets the screen for Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Cantor. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Young with the steal. The drive by Hill. And here's Collins from outside. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Richardson with it. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Boston. Enes Kanter is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Young. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Capella kicks to Reddish. Capella the pass to Reddish. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 5. And Young comes over to help. Here's Cantor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good combination of power and finesse by Cantor. Helps him finish strong through contact.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Floats one up. Williams with the block. And Enes Kanter picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Wright kicks to Williams. driving the lane. Up top, Chang fires for three. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown outside. From deep three-point range, Atlanta with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Pass to Brown. Six on the shot clock. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Williams. Gallinari in the corner. From deep. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, the self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And the rejection by Chang. Right outside. Right side, Williams. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Chang inside. Tatum on him. Here's Williams. Back to Chang. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Atlanta making some changes. 59 seconds left in the third. Brown the pass to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Boston again missing.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Stolen by Smart. Goes up and finished off by Horford.
Have to admire when a big man like Horford runs the floor gracefully like that.
Schroeder against Young. Trying to get something going. Capella kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. Bob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Young left side. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the
previous play is under
to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Backcourt guards are Young and Reddish. Hill is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Collins in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Tatum drives in. It's good. Tatum's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
That's it, and the Celtic lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Young.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
A three from Tatum. The drive by Schroeder. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Drives to the hoop. Hill kicks to Reddish. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Horford with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Horford the pass to Tatum. Five on the clock. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Young from outside and stolen by Horford. Left side, Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella and stolen by Tatum. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Schroeder finds Tatum. Knocked away. Now Reddish. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brown wide open. He fired. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got assist number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The kick out to Young. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Schroeder against Young. Brown outside. He feeds it to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 13. Kicks it out to Collins. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Young. And stolen by Tatum.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Al Horford.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. And Young comes over to help. Shot from free throw range. Not enough on that one as it misses. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 13. Reddish kicks to Capella. The dish to Reddish. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always.